with the fish down in here. Are you kidding me?
That's how you start a morning right there.
Alright guys, so we had kind of an adventure yesterday. Went down, hunted a spot early, did really well the first two stands, and then it took us a while and before we even saw another one, and decided to leave the country. We could tell it had been called before, twice walking into stands. We saw boot tracks, so we moved north, way north. So we are now in Idaho, and the place we wanted to go, we couldn't get through to because there was a locked private gate. So we had to go to another spot. But then when we got in here, we were stupid and we forgot to load our new OnX HUNT Maps, the offline maps. So we had to drive, what, probably...
about a half an hour back.
Yeah, so we had to drive
an hour
back.
round trip.
Yeah, extra hour round trip. Well, an extra 2 hours to get to a new spot because we couldn't go through. And then it was an extra hour to backtrack and come back so that we could get back to cell service in the like 300 yards of road where we got cell service to download our maps. Big mistake on our part. We should have been smarter than that, but honestly kind of assumed on a major highway we would have had cell service coming in here.
Why would you assume that this day and age?
Yeah, I don't know.
Cell service.
Just everybody lives by it. So anyway, we got it done. Slipped in the canvas cutters last night. I just rolled mine out on top of the truck, and Garrett should have left his on the jumping jack.
I should have, but I just threw it down on the ground and slept like a champ anyway. So
yeah, it's probably 20 degrees this morning, and luckily we do have the OnX maps because, yeah, there's all kinds of weird little chunks of private out here, so we're gonna do our best to stay off of those like we're supposed to. And yeah, hopefully we have a good day today. It's good looking country, kind of flat, but we'll make it happen. We saw that coyote at exactly the same time.
really,
Yeah, because I heard you kiss, and as soon as you kissed, I was in the process of kissing.
really.
Yeah.
God, he snuck in, didn't he?
Yeah.
Of all the openness, I'll bet you money that was that coyote we heard howling clear down there in the bottom.
I'll bet.
That looked like, through my scope, like a big old furred up coyote.
Oh, really furred out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really
Heavy fur on that one.
Yeah.
That's
I'm just panning across, and I was like, that wasn't there before, and that's a coyote. That was 15 and a half.
Well, there's one.
But I'll bet you money, because I started off with those howls, and there was just the one lone howl down in the valley.
And that's right where he came from.
That's right where he came from. I'll bet you money.
Right before I saw him, I swear I saw something moving through the brush over there, but I looked forever and never saw it again, so. Day 4, there's one.
Welcome to day 4, gentlemen and ladies, if you watch. This thing is a butterball.
Dude.
Look at this.
Dude. Are you kidding me? That's gotta be the heaviest. That's a wolf, dude.
Oh man.
Look at that thing. Are you kidding me?
Good.
Dude, that is the biggest coyote I have ever seen in my life.
Holy crap.
Dude. I don't even think I can sell that one.
Look at that.
Are you kidding me? That thing is a monster.
It's been a long time since I've killed a 40-pound coyote. I don't think this will quite get there, but
holy crap, dude.
that's why it took him forever to get here. He's so big.
He's so fat he waddled in here.
Oh man.
Good Lord, man.
I'm not dragging this one.
I'll go get the truck, dude. That is insane. That is a big dog. Wow.
So he looked big in my scope.
Yeah, I'll go get the truck. Well guys, that is by far the biggest coyote I've ever seen on the ground. I've seen a couple that are probably pushing that, running down the road or usually in town, eating people's pets and whatnot, or garbage, I guess, for that matter. But that's what you call a top shelf coyote right there. He's going up on top because I want to keep that fur as good as possible. That is just a ridiculously furred up coyote,
Can't even
man.
tell where he was hit. It was a straight on chest shot.
Not even a hole.
Not even a hole.
That's awesome. I don't even think I'm going to sell that one. I think I'm just going to keep it. Yeah. It's called a wall hanger right there. I don't know if I can even get him all the way off the ground.
We're putting a scale on this hog. Oh my. Hold it. Keep holding. Keep holding.
Alright guys, setup is key right here. So we've got a lot of little bushes off the edge of the main brush. So Garrett set up out there, because if he set up right there in the shade better, then he would get screwed by having a whole part of that hillside not visible for him to shoot. Plus, it would cut off a lot of his view from that side. And I had to sit right here because this is the only place I can see everything that he can see. So I'm a little cut off from this side over here, but not horrible. Hope we get one.
I think we saw him at the exact same time again.
What's that?
So I think we saw him at the exact same time again.
Both, did you kiss too?
Yeah,
Did you catch him right as he topped?
right as he topped the ridge.
So that coyote looks small, but I think they're all going to look small after the last one.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I was going to try to let him come around the corner of this right here,
Yeah,
but I just didn't want him to. I feel like I'm just kind of in the sun a little bit.
yeah.
So I was like, he stopped there. It was that straight on a little longer than I wanted, but
No, it worked out all right. It sucked because he was coming down and then he cut across and I lost him.
yeah.
Well guys, like I was saying, setup is key, and the one bush that I couldn't see behind is the one that screwed me. But I couldn't really sit in that one because I wouldn't have been hidden good enough, especially when we're out in the sun like this. Any chance you can get, sit in the shade. We do sit in the sun a lot, honestly, but it doesn't give you the opportunity to move like you need to. So got it on film, but it was blurry behind the bush. So what are you gonna do?
Definitely a lot prettier coyotes than we've got at home.
Oh yeah, they're really white. Oh yeah, a lot smaller, like half.
Which is an average sized dog. God, they're just pretty up here. That's
I mean, it's still a pretty good sized dog.
a big dog.
But it's still like half.
Still like half now. I mean, they're just so much.
You already got a scar right there?
What's that?
Is that a scar or the bolt hole?
That's a bolt hole.
Oh, okay.
It's probably the exit, honestly. He's facing about straight on. Barely a hole.
All right, guys, so we got 2 for the morning so far. It's about 11:30 right now. We're gonna take a little break, grab a snack, get this gun we have that you guys haven't seen yet. This is a 6 Creedmoor. We've used it already. I shot my deer with it this year. We just haven't released a video, but we got this from Rolling Bones Outfitters. We really haven't shot it that much, so I brought it along to make sure that we can get some trigger time behind it. So right now, I went and sighted it in with my dad the other day, dialed at 50. We're just gonna make sure it's on, get the turrets adjusted, and this is gonna be our long-range coyote gun.
Long-range deer gun, long-range everything. We had it dialed in once before the deer hunt. We had a borrowed scope from our buddy Brandon on here because we didn't have this Vortex HDLH yet, but we finally got that. So when I put it on paper, got it dialed in, shot it out to like 680 yards and was just blown away at how accurate this gun was. So like Micah said, he shot his deer with it this year with 390, 400.
Yeah, just barely under 400.
Barely under 400, just hammered it, dropped him where he stood. So I think it'll be a great coyote caliber, so we're gonna get dialed in and start playing with this too. So yeah, we're using a few different guns. We've got the Judge, my 22-250 I've had for forever.
I thought you move over here. We got horrible light right here.
Do we?
Sorry guys, I wasn't paying attention. I was looking at Garrett. That's horrible light. Now I can see.
Even better. So yeah, we're shooting 3 different guns. We've got the 22-250, my Judge, that I've shot for, I've had that gun since it was a graduation present from my mom in high school. Still love that gun. Got a 22 Nosser. AR from High Desert Arms, now this Rolling Bones 6 Creedmoor.
I was going to show you him sighting it in, but I got stuff to do here, so I'm gonna skin the big coyote just to make sure we don't lose it, because it is getting hot already and I don't want to lose that gigantic freaking hide. All right guys, we got the 6 Creedmoor dialed, but we'll take that. So I needed an inch high at 100, and that's the 2-shot group. And that's a 1/2 inch dot on the orange dot, not a 1 inch. So you're under a dime. We'll take that and we'll run a few rounds through it with some coyotes. And I'm hoping that this will be a demonstration to you guys to show you, we get this question all the time of what's the best caliber for coyotes? And our answer always is, if you don't care about the fur, any caliber is the best coyote for caliber, or coyote, can't even say it. Caliber for coyotes.
There you go.
Yeah, use your words, use your words. So yeah, if you don't care about fur, it doesn't matter. As long as you're comfortable with the gun, you know where it shoots, and you're good at shooting it, and it shoots well, it doesn't matter. But when it comes to fur friendly, what we found over the years is the caliber doesn't matter so much as the speed. It's the speed of the bullet when it hits the animal and what bullet you're shooting. I would say is about equally important.
I say this bullet out of this gun, out of that 6 Creedmoor, is shooting just under 3,000, like 2980, I think is what it's shooting. And out of my 22-250, I'm shooting like 30, just over 3,400. And I've actually slowed that down. It's become a lot more fur friendly. I was shooting about 36 with it before, and everything you hit, you blew up. Every coyote I've shot on this trip so far with that 250, I hit one a little bad that blew him up, but other than that, good shots, haven't blown them up at all. It's just figuring out that speed is I think is the biggest factor in not blowing up fur. And no matter what, no matter how fur friendly, how perfect you get your load tuned, use your words.
Yeah, words.
You're still gonna blow coyotes up. It's just inevitable. You hit a shoulder, you hit them when they're moving. It's not like it's just gonna be a pinhole every time. So don't expect every time you shoot one that it's just gonna be this perfect pinhole, because no matter how fur friendly you get, you're still going to blow some coyotes up.
Yeah, I used to shoot my 17 Hornet before I sold it to a friend of mine so his boy could shoot it after I got the 204. I blew one up one time, a glancing shoulder shot at 150 yards with a 15 grain bullet. So like I said, caliber doesn't matter near as much as the actual bullet, the speed it's going when it hits the animal, and the shot placement. Shot placement is the biggest key. Hopefully that helps you guys out. Well guys, recap for the day. It was a little rough. Another brand new area. We've been in a new area that we don't know every single day. Looked like really good country, tons of coyotes. First stand, howling everywhere before we even got in there. Nothing came in, no big deal. Went to the next stand, and what did we kill?
A 44-pound coyote, an absolute tank, fattest coyote. We skinned him this afternoon. Micah skinned him this afternoon, and I've never seen a coyote with an inch layer of fat all the way around his whole body. Old wives' tale I've heard from some of the old timers say that means it's going to be a harsh winter.
Went another dry stand, and then we called in another one, got that one, and then
We got lost.
I don't want to say we got lost. We got duped.
We got sidetracked.
We got duped by imagery is what we got duped by. So we went up what we thought was a 2-track up by some water sources, and turns out it was basically a cow trail. So we spent the next probably 2.5 hours trying to figure out how to get out of where we got into. We did get out, obviously, and we made 2 more stands, had one come in to like 1,000 yards and just hung up for whatever reason. I don't even want to call that one a called coyote if he's that far out. So
we only made 8 stands. To show you how little we actually called, how much we drove to, we only made 8 stands the entire day. And we're just finishing up our 8th one right now, right here at dark. The sun's just going down.
So we are officially 1 coyote behind pace, unless you count the big one as 2, because he weighs twice as much as a regular coyote does. We might have to count him as 2. I don't know. We'll see where we're at the end of the trip, but I think we'll be all right.
I'm not worried.
We still got a lot of hunting to do, and like I said, this is all brand new country. We haven't hunted anything yet that we've ever hunted before, so been a fun learning experience. Saw some cool country, seen some cool things already. So on to day 5 tomorrow.
And then Saturday, coming for you, Rusty. You better get us to a good spot.
We need 9 to get ahead, so I don't have to worry about sitting down and editing every night. All right, we'll see you guys tomorrow.